In this video, I'm going to be analyzing the book of Psalm 3 from a political perspective. Psalm 3 was written by King David. His third son, Absalom, a politician and a warrior, rose up against his father to take over the throne from him. So, King David had to run for his life because all the loyal soldiers with Absalom were asked to kill King David wherever they see him. Psalm 3 is a psalm that deals with military vocabularies, so most of my analysis will be used from the perspective of military and a mix of politics. Now let's dive into it. Psalm 3 verse 1 and 2. Lord, how many are my foes? How many rise up against me? Many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. Let's assume a soldier was captured by enemies and the soldier finds a way to communicate with the situation room or war room, telling them that he has been captured and they need to rescue him. The first information that the military leaders and the Joint Chief of Staff wants to know is the numbers of enemies that are there, followed by the types of weapon they possess, so that they can know the numbers and type of soldiers they are going to send to that location to save their own soldier. With that explanation, I want you to view Psalm 3 verse 1 from that perspective. How many are my foes? Lord is the keeper of resources, and the type of resources that King David was requesting here was the military resources. Like I said, before military leaders can send troop of soldiers on a rescue mission, they first of all consider the numbers of enemies. But in the case of David, he so much believed that no number of enemies can fight or overcome the military of God, the supreme government. That is why he started with that statement, how many are my enemies? How many rise up against me? Verse 2, many are saying of me, God will not deliver him. God is government, so to rephrase verse 2 will be, many are saying of me, his government will not come for his rescue. Verse 3, but you, Lord, are a shield around me, my glory, the one who lifts my head high. Lord has used in that verse from a military perspective. It's just like the commanding officer. And a shield is used in battlefields for protection against arrows, spears, or any kind of attack. The modern shield is what is called the bulletproof vest or bomb shield. My glory, the one who lifts my head high. That statement in context is just like an assurance and motivation from the commanding officer to the captured soldier that we are coming to rescue you. Verse 4, I called out to the Lord and he answers me from his holy mountain. Holy mountain is usually where the government resides, but like I said that I'll be using military vocabularies to analyze this psalm. So verse 4 will be like this. I called out to the commanding officer and he answered me from a situation or war room. Before I go to verse 5, let me quickly say this. Usually there is a device that soldiers use in the field to communicate with their commanding officers, to give reports and take orders. But in God's case, communication is done with the mind. So there is no way the enemy can stop communication or disconnect the server. Verse 5 and 6. I lie down and sleep. I wake again because the Lord sustains me. I will not fear, though tens of thousands assail me on every side. Verse 5 and 6 is talking about the trust in the supreme government that no matter how my enemies torture me, my government is going to come for my rescue. Verse 7. Arise, Lord, deliver me, my God. Strike all my enemies on the jaw. Break the teeth of the wicked. The difference between enemies and wicked people is that enemies are always external opponents which make themselves known to you. And the wicked people are always on the inside, especially those who pretend to be your friend. Meanwhile, they are your enemies. In the military, wicked people are always referred to as a spy or a mole that gives information to the opponent. What King David was requesting for in verse 7 was his enemies shouldn't just die, but rather they should go into a severe pain that will make them suffer while they are breathing. Verse 8. From the Lord comes deliverance. May your blessing be on your people. Another phrase for from the Lord comes deliverance is from the military of the keeper of resources comes the rescue team. And lastly, may your blessing be on your people is like a prayer for the country, just like the Americans that will say, God bless America. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Do let me know what you think in the comment section and see you in the next video.